Hello, and welcome to the Proximity. I'm John Proxy and I'm having a Final Fantasy VII Remake adventure. It is currently 3 AM, by the way, as I'm recording this. I went to sleep at midnight, which I thought was quite good. I was like, yeah, I'm tired. But it turns out, I guess my brain thought that was a nap, because I woke up at 2 AM and then I've been up for an hour. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to record Final Fantasy. Anyway, you didn't need to know any of those details. I made myself a cup of tea and some Coke. Fuck it. I'm playing games now. I booked some holiday, so I'm gonna play games in the middle of the night. It doesn't matter that I'm in the middle of my 30s. I'm now playing computer games.
Come on, dear. We got
Anyway,
moving.
you might imagine I'm a little bit grumpy, but we're gonna play computer games. I'm gonna try
When is help
not go any louder than this volume, because I might have neighbours that are trying to sleep right now. But I think I'm actually being kind of quiet. I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't seem tired, but like, I don't know if you've ever had a conversation with a child before. They go like, I don't seem tired.
Where you going?
Aerith's house.
Plot.
It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear.
Oh.
Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them, at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
Why does he have cat's eyes?
You have failed again, I see.
We're in Nibelheim. Oh no.
But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
That was very weird about it then. No, I mean, not that movement there.
It's like there's a hole in the sky.
Hey, pretty crazy, huh? Can you believe this mess?
You doing all right?
I am, but I can't say the same about my birds. Poor things are scared half to death.
Imagine.
Like someone popped the lid off our world.
Don't you worry. They'll be fine. Every plate's got its own support, you know.
Whoa, someone forget a plate?
Damn, how much you had to drink, son?
Are you okay?
Wait. Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
If we screwed
Their
up,
jobs,
we were
probably.
just following the foreman's orders.
Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
Shit, paralyzed with fear. I'm serious.
Hang on, what?
Yeah.
What were we looking at?
Your chance. Glad you said yes.
I owe you my life, babe.
Sure glad we got out of that town.
You never actually got to use these buildings for their intended purpose.
We're a pharmacy, but we stock other stuff. Thanks a bunch.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be living here for now. Did you find what you were looking for?
Thanks to you, I did.
Good. Now never let it go again.
No.
Nope, not allowed down there.
Found
We're
him?
probably going to spend
We're
the night
searching the
in
compound
5.
as we speak, sir.
Find a place to take a look.
And yeah, there's
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
Is it true that Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
You guys run into Jesse at the pillar?
Yeah. Biggs, too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
I mean, they weren't in bad shape. They were both dead. But where... The Chocobo got away!
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared.
Aww.
Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared. Come on now. There's no need to be afraid. We're all scared.
I've been thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
Aaron makes plans. That's how he copes with things. As long as he's working towards something. Okay.
The blade. It's really gone. I thought it was a joke.
Something's not
Can we
right
tell
with the
from
world
up here?
today. What does this mean for
Oh yeah, there's a goddamn gap. That's really nice being able to go like, oh, the plate's gone. It's like, yeah, it was a feature, and now it's just simply not there anymore.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't an
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then.
I'm going as fast as you are.
I can't even imagine how it looks over there.
And now, breaking news.
I've seen enough disasters for a lifetime. Anywhere in Midway still safe? Doesn't feel like
City officials are currently restricting access to emergency responders and urging people in neighboring sectors to remain.
No, it's probably not going to let me, but that kind of makes sense. The kids aren't up. Also, it's... No. I was going to say it's lit up my path, but no. Hang on.
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
Okay. I'm not going to say it to your face, but nobody likes you, Chadley. We could do another wind. We buy that, we're just gonna... ATB stagger. Increase ATB when staggering an enemy. That's... I don't think that's gonna be useful.
Cloud, I've come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it? I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
Yes. This definitely doesn't feel like the correct time for all this, but whatever. Enemy skill! Oh my word, it definitely is the time. Why have you given me enemy skill this late into the game, though? I have no idea. Where am I going to get enemy skills off? Just things in the tower. It's the one. We can afford wind. I will see him again anyway.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
There was this rumbling, and then all of a sudden... Crazy. My heart is still pounding. I fell out of bed. There was this so much shade, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, there's definitely an arena we've not actually seen yet. Not there. Does it matter, John? Like there or something? No, we've been there. There? Somewhere had a Don Conio mark on it. Should have taken my allergy tablets.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
Alright, don't run into someone's house. You've got a gun for an arm.
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh? Oh.
I said she's sleeping.
Very creaky floors, Barrett. Actually, not anymore, is it?
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
I don't know, I feel like we should have a conversation with this lady here first.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Words
Maybe
of
you should join your friend upstairs.
Oh, fair enough. This sort of feels weird.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh.
A lot of that.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Oh yes, of course.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that?
No, Seng said that.
She must trust you all a great deal.
Seng said that. She didn't say that to us. That
Yes.
kind of stuff that you're not comfortable.
Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter.
She is
Not
your
by
daughter.
blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words.
Probably should have renamed her, but...
My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories, like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility, and how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no, this one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that, she'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith,
aged a bit.
You know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts.
The somewhat clumsy
but we
line.
take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
I was curious.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of.
You're gonna sideplot
Like
us.
checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know there's some War Market, because that's where we get the parts, but... Alright, I thought I'd check on the flowers.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
My heart is still pounding.
That's not how children
There was
talk,
this
game.
rumbling, and then all of a sudden...
So, one part of that scene that seemed a little bit rushed, maybe, was there was always the implication before that Aerith started pretending just not to hear voices, like she just. Oh yeah, that she's just pretending to be a normal person. And I don't know if that's not been said yet, or if it's they just can't show her from like different ages because that would require modelling different Aerises. It's the opposite way around, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's the train station I was walking to. When you say you've got your route, are you just going to go to the same place you just came from? Oh.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't an accident, was it?
Overwhelmed children don't say, "Oh, my heart is still pounding." Overwhelmed children fucking cry. Right, that sounded really angry then.
Over there.
Children are a lot older than the children they're portraying. I think teenagers get overwhelmed. Adults get overwhelmed. They don't casually, calmly spell out their feelings. People find that difficult. They get irrational. Cry.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Let's put it this way. I live in a flat. I lived in it for a few years. And one day, I woke up with a start in the middle of the night to a fire alarm going off. My fire alarm. And as it turned out, my power had gone out. And it was pouring water in my kitchen, just outside my door. So, as it turns out, somebody 2 floors up had tried to install a washing machine and just improperly installed it, and then went on holiday. So it seeped through, it completely skipped the middle flat, and it just ruined the kitchen and the living room area of my house. Luckily, nowhere near any of the electronics, but like, I woke up to the fire alarm and water coming through my flat. I was terrified. Like, I phoned up my landlord in like a panic, going, "There's water coming!" Like, I was irrational. Like, they came straight over. They were very nice about it. They don't live anywhere near me. They were like, "Do you have a light? Do you have a thing? Do you find a thing?" You know, they took the thing through, and me going, "Oh, I'm sorry about the mess." It's like, we don't care about the mess right now. It's fine, because that. But I was sound asleep as well, so I was just gone from sleep, like I was to awake, to like a noise that I didn't recognise because it was the alarm, to like, what's going on? It's the end of the world. Like, it's just water. Like, it's just some things ruined, some electricity gone. It's not the fire, but like, I was overwhelmed. Like and that's a relatively benign situation.
Nothing to it.
And you might just say, well, John, that's because you're a wimp. That might be true. But what I'm saying is, at no point would I have gone, my heart is still pounding. I would be like, I can't breathe. You know, like, you'd be, yeah. Get what I mean? Japanese games are really bad for having children just talk like tiny, stupid adults. It's annoying every time.
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through. But it's our only shot.
So, it's sort of weird, because obviously in the original game, you go from the park to Sector 5 back to the park. And in this, they've gone out their way to make it two separate routes. Like, I thought, oh, we've just skipped the collapsed road on the way back. But no, it just only wants us to take it one way for some reason.
It's on now.
Get your ass out of here.
Just like that, okay?
Oh.
I gotcha.
We need to assess the ring morse. They're new. I don't know why I like this song so much. Is this a different part of the road? I don't think so. Maybe.
We'll put you in your place.
Vargid Police. They're not. So, you know why I thought the ghost thing, that was the aggregate of ghosts. Yes, aggregate of ghosts. I wanted to know if it was the carrots, and the carrots are in Final Fantasy VII called the Vargis Police, not the Vargis Police. But obviously it's a mistranslation because Vargis Police doesn't make any sense. And Twin Brain, clearly not, because you can see them right here. They're carrots over there. They're right here. How do I assess?
No way! Guess it's my turn! Bang bang! Give them hell!
All set. No surprises there.
Alright. Right. Need to have assess on. There we go. There's two sets of enemies we need to scan before we move on. you?
No match.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Target police. Monsters originally created by Shinra's R&D division, but now feral after some escaped from the lab and bred in the wild. We already saw those. Good guys.
About damn time! You got this!
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm getting a weird feeling. Okay, he definitely shouldn't have.
Watch yourself.
My turn.
That. Sorry, two sentences. I'm getting a weird feeling that this is a. They actually want this to be a combat section.
You're mine.
Weirdly timed. Whereas I was just kind of.
Here it comes! Give them hell!
Let me handle it.
You know, barely trying.
Let's do this.
Maybe I shouldn't be, because I've been killed because of
Just
that
like
before.
that, okay?
I gotcha.
We need the red moors. I don't remember this though. Dooba-dooba-doo. It's just a sweeper. Well, we'll need some lightning. We have lightning. Yeah, he's rubbish at stealing, so I don't know why I even put it on him.
Give them hell.
I'm gonna enjoy this!
Fry. Deal with that.
Need my help, do you?
That it?
Gonna make your eyeballs pop! You got this!
We'll get through this. We gotta switch it up.
Need to heal up.
Let's see if I can heal up. Doesn't she have cure all? That's enough.
Do it.
That won't last long.
Oh, cool. Oh, also heal. Nice fun dagger.
No need to.
Gotta be careful.
I've lived through worse.
Yeah, this was good, buddy.
You're better than this.
No, it's just the two. Damn, I just want to fight the red moors again. So this is the only point of the game that I would actually consider padding. There's no reason... You know what? No, this is a different place. Alright, then I take that back. What? How have I not... What the hell's this? You know, yeah, I take that back. What's this? Life can still get you down even after you've grown up. Fair enough. hell are we? Does it just look different because of the crash? I don't think so. I don't know, I reckon.
Get the bastard!
Oh, I don't want to fight bandits.
You gotta be over here! No way! Alright!
I got this.
Back in it. That it?
Alright, this is cool. I didn't realize it was different. It's weird that it's different, but it is different.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Not a bit.
About
I
damn
probably actually want to be cheaper now.
Guess it's my turn. Damn it! Give them hell! About damn time! I'm counting on you!
Whatever.
Too late. Well, there.
Was never in doubt.
Nah, we'll be fine. It's weird pacing wise having an entire combat section, I guess. But web, web, web.
Not so fast! You wanna come through here, you'll need to provide due compensation. You again? Who's dead?
Raise yours! Suck on me! You do it!
Man, I can't. I won't. Go for it.
Want the ball?
I'm just getting started. See ya.
Really?
Of all the times.
I've got you covered.
Why doesn't Grungy ban down?
Bring it.
Guess it's my turn! Give them hell!
I got this. Come on. Keep it up. There.
Keep it coming! I'm ready!
One step at a time, huh?
So the levels go up to 50, by the way. I know, because that's an achievement. Right, don't give up. Okay, I need to... because this is confusing the hell out of me. How did we get here from... Oh, that... I feel cheated. That... a potion would have been nice. Climb over this bit! Yeah, gotta remember it's yes. It's what? It's like... it's 4 AM. We're up now. Oh, you started recording again. Right. close to letting it go, but... I guess we went that way last time? I didn't realise there were 3 paths. Okay, fair enough. Those red moors have only appeared once! Are those No, it's not rabbits. They're carrots. Carrots and rabbits are, you know, connected. Right, it's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, like, give me the crabs, damn it.
Don't hold nothing back.
Copy.
Okay, we should have ours. Rather than just fighting this stuff.
Let's do this. Not bad.
Since we're training, we actually should have all the material. It feels like it's a bit late for that now, but... So, that should be ice. Healing, first strike. Yeah, I'll keep first strike. Assess. Why didn't we have enemy skill on? Enemy skill. Definitely should have fire still. Yeah, not item master. Barrier, magnify, healing, lightning. Water cure's nice actually. Yeah, but you don't need it. I'm just being lazy not using the little thing. It's level 2 as well. Poison? That skill we've never ever used. Gonna come in handy. Well, at least, yeah, we'll put 1 fire on, at least. Start turning up that ice. Another lightning. Oh, wind at the very least. And I probably should consider using those. You know what, yeah, put them on. We'll change our stuff when we get stuck again, basically.
Don't hold nothing back.
Copy.
Give me your best! Shit! Now
How about an ice cold can of whooping? Catch you sleeping? You ain't getting out of this one. Don't you let up now!
That's that.
Come on, hit!
it's on
Oh,
you!
magnify's
I
been
got
improved.
Worked up a good sweat.
Okay, were we here earlier? Have I gone backwards? Oh no, I've not gone backwards, have I? What? I can't tell. What? Have I gone backwards? Why is it? I'm gonna let you go. I think I've gone backwards. Because I reckon I've been here already, haven't I? Right, I'm sorry about that. Well, at least I get more training in, but... when did I turn around? Somewhere like here. Anyway, yes, I've been... John Proxy, you're now leaving the proximity. I've been having a Final Fantasy remake adventure. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.